This animal was born around the year 1832. That means he was born before the telephone, the light bulb, and the photograph were even invented. He is Jonathan, and he is the oldest known living land animal on planet Earth. This is the tortoise, the slow-moving, dome-shelled icon of old age and wisdom. And while their slow and steady pace is famous, it hides an incredible story of survival, endurance, and some surprisingly aggressive behavior. I'm going to show you the real secret to their incredibly long life and finally settle the confusing difference between a tortoise and a turtle. Let's get the big question out of the way first. What is the difference between a turtle and a tortoise? It's pretty simple when you know the rule. All tortoises are technically a type of turtle, but not all turtles are tortoises. Turtle is the big category. Tortoise is a specific type of turtle that lives exclusively on land, and you can spot them easily by looking at three things. First, their habitat. If you see it swimming in a pond or the ocean, it's a turtle. If it's walking around on land, it's probably a tortoise. Second, look at the shell. A tortoise has a heavy, high, dome-shaped shell, like a little army helmet. A water turtle usually has a flatter, smoother, more streamlined shell that's better for moving through the water. And finally, look at the feet. A tortoise has short, sturdy, and kind of elephant-like feet that are perfect for walking on the ground. A turtle will have webbed feet for paddling, or in the case of a sea turtle, big flippers for swimming. So they are built for a slow, steady life on land. But how does being so slow actually help them become the longest living land animal on the entire planet? What is the secret to living for almost 200 years? The main reason is their super slow metabolism. A tortoise's body runs on extreme energy saver mode. Their heart beats very slowly, they breathe slowly, and it can take them days to digest a meal. Everything is in the slow lane. This incredibly slow pace of life puts a lot less wear and tear on their bodies and their cells over the years. On top of that, scientists have found that their cells are naturally very good at repairing themselves and are highly resistant to the kind of damage that causes aging and diseases like cancer in other animals. But don't mistake slow for gentle. While tortoises are peaceful plant eaters, the males can be extremely aggressive with each other, especially during mating season. Giant tortoise males will have these epic, slow motion battles. They will stretch their long necks up as high as they can. The tortoise that can reach higher is seen as the more dominant one. They will also charge at each other, ramming their thick shells together and making a loud clacking sound. They will even try to bite each other's legs and will sometimes try to flip their rival over onto its back. For a giant tortoise, being flipped over is a potential death sentence, as they can have a very hard time getting back on their feet. But the most powerful story about tortoises is also the most tragic one. It's the story of this guy, Lonesome George. George was a Pinta Island tortoise, a subspecies from the Galapagos Islands, and for many, many years he was believed to be the very last one of his kind left on Earth. He became a global icon for conservation, a living, breathing symbol of what extinction actually looks like. Scientists at the Charles Darwin Research Station tried for decades to find a suitable female to mate with him to save his species. They tried everything, but they were never successful. In 2012, at over 100 years old, Lonesome George passed away. And when he died, the Pinta Island tortoise subspecies became officially extinct. His story is a powerful and heartbreaking reminder of just how fragile life on our planet is, and why it's so important to protect the incredible animals that we still have. So, the tortoise is a true survivor. It's a land-dwelling turtle with a big dome shell and stumpy, elephant-like feet. It holds the record as the longest living land animal on Earth, all thanks to its incredibly slow and efficient metabolism. And the unforgettable story of Lonesome George, the last of his kind, teaches us a crucial lesson about what we stand to lose if we're not careful. If you want to learn more about the incredible animals that are fighting for their survival, make sure you subscribe.